Shut down, lights out, Uncle Sam's on snooze. Congress playing in tag with the national dues. Feds on IOU, eating ramen and blues. Pork in the bill, that's just lobbyist dues. Yo, gavel goes bang, nobody moves. Debt ceiling tango, we all gon' lose. Gridlock, blow up, democracy's bruised. Chuck Schumer's crying on the evening news.
I'm the shadow in the halls and the murmur in the crowd. Budget blowing up and all the fat cats laughing loud. Inside of trade slots, marble floor, silent grind. Lobbyists, ghost write laws, they leave the rest behind. Justice bought with gold, the scales leaning off a balance. Tax your ass, sell your life, then you push the balance. Street lights flicker, drones patrol like ghosts. Shut down to circus, who be laughing the most? Rich kids making bets, poor kids pay the toll. Wall Street scripts, plays governments in control. Contracts in the dark, lobbyists and still EBT in hand, just another system that they
Shut
built.
down, lights out, Uncle Sam's on snooze. Congress playing tag with the national dues. Feds on IOU, eating ramen and blues. Pork in the bill, that's just lobbyist dues. Yeah, gavel goes bang, nobody moves. Debt ceiling tango, we all gon' lose. Gridlock, blow up, democracy's bruised. Chuck Schumer's crying on the evening news.
The city that never sleep, home to dead bodies. Communism flowing through that bum Mondani. Thirsty ass Democrats give them the Sawney. Y'all think that you're winning this war? I cop your mommy. Wrong one to play with. I ain't got patience. Don't care if you the royal family or a Satanist. Don't care if you Palantir or if your daddy queer. The government shutting down mean you're Messiah near. Gates won't save you. Schumer won't save you. When you gon' realize the Vatican played you? Uncle Sam is just a raw child. I'm about to break the matrix, something like the golden
Shut
child.
down, lights out, Uncle Sam's on snooze. Congress playing tag with the national dues. Feds on IOU, eating ramen and blues. Pork in the bill, that's just lobbyist dues. Got gavel goes bang, nobody moves. Debt ceiling tango, we all gon' lose. Gridlock, blow up, democracy's bruised. Chuck Schumer's crying on the evening news.
Pull the plug quick, whole hill start glitching again. His power plays heavy, they ain't fixing a thing. Filibuster talk, that's a hustle and slang. All theatrics, same script, different campaign. Slick words tossed out, sound crisp on the lens. Unity speeches, but the deals don't blend. Busted on the life support, they cutting off and shut down season, hit the people, not them. Virtue on the surface, but it's greed in the core. Waving all the flags while they're breaking all the laws. Mic check, martyr, but they pockets still raw. Checks clear real fast while the folks stay poor.
Shut down, lights out, Uncle Sam's on snooze. Congress playing tag with the national dues. Feds on IOU, eating ramen and blues. Pork in the bill, that's just lobbyist dues. Gavel goes bang, nobody moves. Debt ceiling tango, we all gon' lose. Gridlock, blow up, democracy's bruised. Chuck Schumer's crying on the evening news. Chuck Schumer's crying on the evening news.
Nobody even knows I'm live anymore. Most influencers quit already. They're like, I don't even want to deal with this shit anymore. They're like, fuck it, I don't even want to play no more. It might be a little echoey in here. Yeah, it is. Oh shit. Damn. I wasn't ready for that. And I got the condenser on too. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's chilling. Hope everybody had a great month. I've been gone for a month. I mean, I go live on X here and there, and I went live on Instagram. I just don't feel it anymore because everybody's like, oh, well, if we don't get arrested, I don't care. I really don't care. Like, we're winning. And I'm like, that shit is gay, bro. Like, nobody got involved with this. Nobody came here to just be winning and like everything's great and everybody can just pretend everything is great. And it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, I'll put it to you this way. I'm busting my ass at work, right? Busting my ass at work every fucking day. And then I look at the people that are like, nothing is wrong with the country. Everything is perfect. Everything is running great. There's no worries. Everything is A-okay. It's all fine. It's all fine. Those people are making money on fucking line. Here's another thing. There are plenty of people that feel just like me that are like, fuck this shit. We don't want to do it no more. We're like, these fuckers are controlling everything. They're controlling it even worse now. You can't even say something that people like would consider is going against the conservative narrative now. Yo, you're a liberal. All of a sudden, you're a liberal. Well, I got one for you. You're so fucking far right, you are a liberal. And the ones that are so far fucking left, they're Republicans now. That's how fucked up it is. Anyways, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing good. What's up, Cal? Remington, Tim, what's up? Nothing but truth. What's good? Double DD. How are you? Remington, hello. Dizzle, what's up? CS Ready, what's up? Who else is in here, man? I'm trying to see everybody that's in here. It goes now it goes fast, but then I gotta like reset it. What's up, Mikey B? What's going over there on YouTube? Anything happening on YouTube? Gino, what's up, man? Yeah, I guess we're fucking here. It is what it is. I just thought we were gonna get arrested. Like when people are like, "Oh, I don't care if we get arrested. It doesn't really bother me that much." Script, it seems like it's bothering you that we're not getting no. Are you fucking kidding me? All these people that we researched on. This is what you're saying. Let me explain it like this because I think it needs to be explained like this. All the people that are saying, "Oh, I don't care if we don't get arrested, as long as the country is built back to being better." You heard what you just said, right? Because I heard you motherfuckers say this on your podcasts. Build back better. As long as it's built back better. Do you remember Build Back Better, you dumb bitch? Oh my God. And it's like you try to tell somebody and they're like, "No, but that's not how I see it." Bro, everybody is supposed to be arrested. That's what I was told. That's what we were told in the beginning when we first started doing this shit. When we first started researching, the whole purpose of the research was waking up the newbies and the normies and letting them know the atrocities that these people fucking did to children, that did to fucking businesses, that whatever the case is, whatever corruption is there, but it's going to be done. You got 2 years left, motherfuckers. Once 2028 hits and y'all are screaming JD Vance, Peter Thiel, or Pete Hegseth or whatever, listen, I got news for you. That shit won't last in the Republican fucking party. You may think it will, but it's not. It's not gonna fucking last. That's why I'm laughing now. I just don't even care. Like I'm like enjoying my life. I'm gonna enjoy. They're doing a luau at the place I fucking moved into. There's a luau tonight with all the residents. I'm about to go there and just fucking chill. And they're gonna be like, "Wait, what? What, bro? What do you mean?" Yeah, like enjoy my life. Fuck am I supposed to do? Be sitting here and moping that they're not doing arrest? There's nothing I can do about it. If I do something about it, then shit, I got to start smacking motherfuckers and going crazy. You know what I mean? But I don't want to do that. I don't want to get to that mode. You know, if I get to that mode, then they won. You know, they won, and I don't want to be like that. I do see it in the near future. I see we're all going there in the near future. That's just me, though. Some people say, "Oh no, that's not true." Script. No, we're not going to do that. Oh yeah, I really feel like it's coming. I know. I got to enjoy, right, guys? You too. You guys should too. You guys should go and enjoy yourselves too, man. Don't get caught up in this bullshit because there's a lot of bullshit that goes on, and people don't realize it. All the shit that happens out here, and all the it's basically what what the GOAT, I consider the GOAT, Bill Cooper said, it's bread and circus. Everything is bread and circus. That's how it's always been. What's up, Kurt? It's bread and circus to me. It's how, look at the UFC shit. Hold on, let me bring up some shit real quick. You know me, I come a little prepared, but it's Freestyle Friday, so we talk about whatever. Whatever's on your mind, we will see. We will see. And I'm going to go over my AI Data Fusion Center shit. So don't get mad. And I'm going to expose AI Pack. I'm going to expose the tiny hats. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, Sean Strickland right now is the reigning champion of the UFC, and he's not allowed to go to UFC 250 for America. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some shit. You're allowed to have fucking opinions. If you're saying, "I wish them all death," then you're an asshole. You know what I mean? I know that it's the government. Just like our government, well, Israel has the same government. That's why they're mashing them together now. Now they want our U.S. soldiers to actually fucking intertwine with Israeli soldiers now. Now this is foreign entanglement. This is what George Washington he warned us about this. The founding father said, "Stay away from foreign entanglement." What do you want me to tell you? And I'm part Jewish, so anybody that fucking has a problem with it, suck a dick. Sorry. You're like, this is disgusting. You talk so disgusting. Stop it. You've heard nastier shit than what I've said. Cut that shit out. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can get this to come up. I forgot how to work this damn thing, man. Who the hell is calling me, bro? Damn, people calling me. I got to turn my phone off. Hold on. I don't even know how to fucking shut this down. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And cellular's down. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. I was getting a phone call. That shit just came in mad quick. I'm like, damn. All right. Here we go. So let's go to this real quick. Why isn't it not showing? Hold on a second. Why is that not coming up? What the fuck is going on? Hold on a second. I don't know why it's not sharing. So that means I got to go here. I have to go to window or entire screen. There we go. Okay. So let's go to this part. And that's not going to work. Why is that not going to work? That's going to, that's going to fuck up the whole show if I can't get that to work. Hold on. Entire screen. Okay, there we go. I got it. I think we got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay, look. This is being set up for the UFC fight at the White House on June 14th, 2026. What if all of the people we think are dead walk through the Stargate? What are your theories? You see how they got the Stargate? So Trump, Trump always trolls and says crazy. Yeah, I'm in Florida. Trump always trolls and says crazy shit, right? So he'll be like, oh, I'm going to run for prime minister in Israel, or it looks so nice. I'm just going to leave it on the White House lawn. And everybody's like, he's going to leave it up there. But I think deeper than that. When I see shit like that and I hear shit like that, it makes me think that, like, this UFC, this is the walkthrough area, the entrance ramp, and the lighting. It's the lighting and the stage set. It makes me think when somebody said they're going to leave this up there, there's more to it than what we're being told. And some people will say, you're just bugging. You're just bugging. No, I'm being honest. Like, that's how I look at it. But whatever. We have so much more. Let's talk about this fucking loser right here.
Well, to be honest, I'm a little bit scared to go to jail. I mean, what if they trim my mustache? You know how much time I've spent grooming this mustache? And what if a big black guy that looks like Michelle Obama wants to make me his bitch? Do I fight back, or do I become his bitch? I don't even know what to do, to be honest. This is not good, you guys.
I had to get that in there. I thought that was hilarious. All right, let's come back. I want to come down here to this. Okay. Robinhood launches Agentic Trading, announces credit card for AI agents with 3% cash back. You see where they're going? Everything's going to be AI. What up, Red Pill? Everything's going to be fucking AI. Watch. The end of the circus. Government. DC is an amusement park. It fucking is. So whack. Here, look, this is what they're already getting ready to do.
This robot company, right? Figure AI is a robotics company. They did a 24-hour video. Look at this.
Hold on.
This robot company, right? Figure AI is a robotics company. They did a 24-hour video. Look at this. A 24-hour video comparing a human versus a machine. And so this is a person versus Jim the robot. Damn, bro, he had to rest? Oh, they should dock his pay for that. I need wait, he needs water. Oh no, shit. He's got to use the bathroom? Oh my God. Well, he's not working. Where'd he go? You're supposed to be working, Jim.
Go work,
wait,
you little bitch.
Was he Jim? Maybe, no, this is Bob. I don't know who this is.
Jim had
He had to breathe? Yeah. But like after 30 minutes, dude? Come on. What is this? Man. Well, the robot's still working, though, right? Yeah, I mean... Okay, let's see what happens. You got 10 seconds left.
Wow. We need some air in here. It's hot.
It did the job? Yeah, let's see. And it's over. All right. Wow. So he beat the robot by 200 packages. And then, oh, he's just flexing on him. Oh, he's just flexing on him, bro. He went all day. Dude, he got completely mogged by this robot. Oh my God.
I don't think anybody even knows I'm fucking live, dude. If you hear any noise in the background, I had to put the air on. It's fucking hot in here, man. Sorry, guys. I'm fucking hot, man. I was like, fuck it. I'm going to put the air on. This shit is hot as hell in here. I'm already sweating. Oh, fuck. All right, hold on. All right, fuck it. All right, good news. So I told you I was going to send all the CDs out. So I had to move. You guys know the story. On Rumble, a lot of people don't know the story. So we had bad black mold at the apartment where we were living before. Let me show y'all. And it was affecting everybody. It was affecting me. I woke up with a headache every day. You know, my mom and dad, same thing. They weren't feeling good. So they didn't want to fix it. I asked them if they were going to cut the drywall out, the sheetrock. Were they going to replace? They only replaced the air handler, but they just replaced the air handler 4 years ago. That should tell you right there. So they tried to switch it and move it out as fast as they could without me knowing. Nobody gave me an email, text message, or nothing. So they're like, Monday it'll be replaced. So Saturday I had a dude come in that was from a mold remediation company, and he literally fucking showed me the whole thing and was like, yeah, that's black mold, dude. You have it. It's all over the fucking place. Watch. Hold on. Look. Watch how bad it gets. So they just caulked it and painted it, you know, DAP. Fucking sons of bitches. Look at this. That's one area. Wait till you see my bathroom. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Y'all trying to kill us, man? Y'all trying to kill us. These motherfuckers is trying to kill us. So, anyway, so I got us to a nice place now. That place was built in 1989. This place is like 2020. So you already know, like brand new fucking HVAC units, air handlers, condensers, fucking updated kitchen. My bedroom is fucking huge. My bathroom is huge. I'm like, all right, cool, man. And my parents, I gave them the master suite. They got the fucking his and her sinks, the big ass shit. So, you know, I got to take care of them, man. My dad's almost 90 and my mother's almost 80. So they're getting old quick, like quick. So my main thing is making sure that they're okay. You know, until they're not here. But like, I want to make sure that they can retire in peace. But the government keeps making it fucking harder. That's why they keep chopping Social Security down. They should all be getting fucking $5,000 a month. Cheap bastards. And you know what's really pissing me off? That I'm seeing all these influencers out there. Not pissing me off that what they're doing. Right, Gubnov? Phil does squat when he pees. I see all these influencers helping homeless people, veterans, just regular homeless people down on their luck, and they're helping them out. Our government should be fucking doing this. Not fucking influencers, guys. They shouldn't be raising money so they can get them out of the streets and get them into, into an apartment or a hotel or whatever the case. Our government should be fucking doing this. Do you understand where I'm at, guys? Like, it don't make no sense to me. It's all a bunch of bullshit. That's just how that's how I feel. It's a bunch of bullshit. If you're on Rumble, repost this live. Let me see. Landlords didn't give a fuck. I was so sick there. I left after a year. It wasn't bad, you know, because I didn't feel it until like the past year. And that's when I was like, I'm out, bro. I'm not staying here, man. This is no fucking good. Now I want you to see this other shit. I'm telling you, they're making moves so fucking quick on us, guys. Apple AirPods Pro with built-in cameras have reportedly reached the final testing stage. According to reports, the tiny cameras inside both AirPods could work more like environmental sensors than traditional cameras, helping Siri better understand what's happening around the user through low-resolution visual data instead of capturing photos or videos. This is the frequency vibe. And people keep telling me, oh, yo, that's all bullshit, bro. You're hyper-sensationalizing. You're trying to scare people. What's scary is His parents naming a male boy a female name. That's scary. Reporter who investigated Jeffrey Epstein is fleeing the U.S. after alleged direct energy weapons attack.
This robot.
That's pretty crazy right there, right? No, it's not the 17 Plus, bro. It's the 17E, the Apple 17E. They said they were going to do the Apple 17 Plus, but it didn't pass. But it's the Apple 17E because they were running a fucking deal on it for $200 for the Apple 17E. I was like, I don't want that shit. Nope, I'm good. By the way, all of our phones have chips from Israel, just so we're clear. CEO receives violent threats after kicking off AI layoffs. Mm-hmm. See? Isn't that funny? Look, people are being told to keep diverting as usual while also helping roll out the AI tools that are meant to replace them. Well, let's read the article. Hold on a second. Wait, I want to just copy this shit, shithead. Okay, I got it. Hold on. Let me get rid of this. My bad, guys. My bad. Just bear with me. I haven't been here in a minute. It's been a month since I've been on this shit. Okay, here we go. How y'all doing anyway? How you guys doing? Type 17 if you're doing good. Should we play some music? We need to play some Script Keeper music, man. I don't give a shit. Yo, think about yo, stop it, bro. I don't know what I want to play. What do I want to play?
Yo, we psyops slaying out here. Y'all just fucking hating from the sideline.
You got caught scheming and stealing, fiending, leaning, cracked out, barely breathing, moving, acting like a demon. Why you moving, acting like a demon? Sitting there fiending. Here's the deal breaker. Your girl's a meth chaser, safe breaker, bag shaker, scripture raider, habit trader, fiend flavor. You're just a dope scraper, pipe baker, late night caper. A motherfucking hater, get your cake up, bum. See you broke in the trap, talk slick in the chat, when you choking the rap. Your whole parody shady as your lame ass flow. Pink flow, deep throat on some proper eight posts. Talk about my mom, boy, please, you embarrassing. Still living rent-free with your parents in comparison. You came for the crown and took a Ellis malice. Face to face, get smacked with a handful of callous.
We move silent, and we strike with precision. Built on truth, this ain't superstition. No cap, no clout, just raw conviction. Kill shot zone, here's the full transmission. We move silent, and we strike with precision. This is built on truth, not superstition. No cap, no clout, just raw conviction. Kill shot zone, here's the full transmission.
Boom. Yo, bro, that's a heavy track right there, man. That is a heavy track. Hold on a second. I want to see if I can find the other part. All right, let's get to this AI layoff real quick. I just want to read this. As the Australian software firm WiseTech lays off thousands of employees in a pivot to AI, its CEO, Ruben Apu, has become the target of violent threats, the company says. Richard White, WiseTech's founder, revealed the news in an email to the company's staff on Sunday, the Financial Review reported. White said the company had already been facing several serious and deeply concerning incidents involving personal attacks. But in the past week, this escalated into a handwritten threat of violence made against our CEO, Zubin Apu, containing personal, informative, and offensive comments directed at members of his family. Wright wrote in this email to staff, per the Financial Review. Security was ramped up at the company's Sydney office because of the serious nature of the threat. He added, and the threat was reported to the police. Snitch ass bitches. That's what happens when you're a fucking keyboard gangster, or you're a fucking keyboard fucking thug, or you're a fucking nerd that should just fucking leave people alone and leave their, you know, their fucking, their way of living alone, man. Why are you going to take away from people, man? It's just going to get more people will get more mad about the AIs. And let me show you what's happening to the AI and what people are doing. Because they're like, flock you, bro. Flock Peter Thiel, flock the government, and flock it all. Flock. Why are you cursing, Script? You're cursing. You're cursing. Wipe it on your curtain. Wipe it on your curtain. Snitches get stitches. Facts. We don't do that shit. Fuck you.
Look at you in it. And look at you in the video.
Thanks,
Yeah. You still awake? You still awake?
No, the younger generation's in. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. The younger generation's in too. Why are we flocking and giving the middle fingers to the flock surveillance? Because the flock surveillance is Big Brother, Kurt. It's Big Brother. It's more surveillance under the guise of AI, under the guise they're going to keep you safe and protected. But yet they're destroying neighborhoods and destroying the fucking water and the pressure and all the shit that goes to the houses in the vicinity of these AI data fusion centers. But flock cameras, anybody can get inside that flock camera and access it, meaning if one is pointed at a park where little kids play, pedos can get access to these cameras and snap shots of your children. So flock and all that BS. That's where we're at, Kurt. The pedos got to go down. Like Phil Galuski, he's a big pedo. Yet there's more violence and illegal guns than ever. Exactly. See, I ain't got to say nothing. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Check it out.
I hate that it's come to this, but small towns now need to fight billion-dollar corporations just to control their own land. A massive $16 billion data center built for OpenAI and Oracle is being forced onto a small farming town in Michigan called Saline Township. By the way, that town only holds 3,000 people. In September, the town board voted 4-1 to reject the data center. Residents packed the meetings, they put no data center signs all over the town, and they did everything a community is supposed to do. 2 days later, the developer of the data center sued the town. The lawsuit claimed that the town was illegally blocking development by refusing to rezone their farmland. But sadly, the town was told they wouldn't be able to afford to fight the lawsuit. Within weeks, the town that had voted no was legally forced to allow the thing they voted against. Construction vehicles then rolled in. Right now, seeing stories like these, it may feel like your vote does not matter if a billion-dollar company decides it wants your land, but here's what should give us hope. At least 19 Michigan towns have already passed laws to block data centers after seeing what happened to Saline. I hate that it's come to this, but small towns not becoming a quiet takeover. People are now paying attention. I use the Conscious app to see what else companies behind these projects are doing, from Oracle to OpenAI and many more. The more people who see what's going on, the more power moves back to where it belongs. Every single one of these projects depends on towns not noticing until it's too late. The more of us who know the playbook, the harder it becomes for them to run it.
That is the name of the game. Learn the playbook and don't let them get away with it. Now, this is AI.
How coincidental.
Okay, so when you're listening to AI, I can't believe Moon Henry didn't realize this, but when you're listening to these AI videos.
How coincidental is it?
I want you to understand something. Guys, it sounds a certain way. You already know it when it's AI. Even when they're talking and it sounds perfect, it sounds a certain way when it's AI. But anyways, I mean, this is not too far. I really don't think this is too far from what we're coming up to very soon.
That one of the first people that were to get this brain chip from Elon is now like able to shapeshift, like has the ability to actually shapeshift right in front of people on the side of
It's AI. Come on, bro.
the street. We'll come right back to him, changing his eyes and things like that. So here's him talking about this new brain chip he got. And don't forget, there's people in other countries that are literally chipping their hands and everything to make it easier to buy products, a living parallel, if you will, from Revelation itself.
Do you have any side effects?
No, I don't have any side effects.
Do you have any?
I don't have any.
Can you feel it?
I can't feel it. Is it? I was able to do it and then I did it.
And how long did that take you?
That took me about a week.
And then
You hear the way he's talking. Listen to the way they're talking right now. Okay? I want you to understand something. And I catch psyops. I seen somebody come on my Facebook and says, oh, because I said the new album's coming out, Psyop Slayer, Psyop Slaying. And it was like, oh, that's what you do. You push psyops and then block people that call you out on it. Like, dude, suck a dick, bro. Get off my shit. I don't even talk about y'all. I don't even need to talk about y'all. Y'all are in the trash now because you came after me. That's what happens. But anyways, like, there's no reason. Like, you're not even on my mind. right? So that's how easy it is for me to call out psyops, that people think this is a real video. Okay? This is not a real video. Listen to his voice. Listen to the way he talks. Listen to how fast he talks. Okay? Very simple things I'm giving you. Just watch.
I can't feel it. Is it? I was able to do it, and then I did it.
And how long did that take you?
That took me about a week.
And then you went home and...
I practiced at home.
And so what do you think the biggest benefit of this is?
The biggest benefit is that it's going to help people with spinal cord injuries and people with Parkinson's disease and people with epilepsy and people with depression, anxiety, and all these different things. I could still move the mouse with my mind.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I had. It's actually pretty cool.
Is it like a chip?
It's a small chip, yeah.
Oh yeah, promise miracles for these people to merge themselves with artificial intelligence and technology. I get it. By the way, the spirit has left his eyes completely. They even say that these chips will allow these people to talk with machines directly without having to vocalize. It's funny, you know, when they talk about these aliens, you know, this demonic spiritual wickedness high places, how they talk without speaking. And now all of a sudden he can shapeshift in real time.
I like what you see.
That's so scary. It's real, bro. It's real. Leo, how do you do that?
Come on. How do you not know that this is AI?
Yo, come check out dude's eye, man.
You wanna know what I think? I think it's a lie. He was never a human in the first place, and this is just some bullcrap to push this chip.
It's AI, dude. Come on, Moon Henry. Henry Moon. Stop that shit now, bro. Hold up, Stonehenge is fake?
Wait, hold on a minute, bro. Why is that rock over there got metal inside it? That's like coated in rock, isn't it? Bro, it's straight edges on that. Wait, that's fake. Zoom in. It is. It's a myth. It's fake. Look, come over here. That's metal. That's metal. It's rusted. It's rusty metal underneath that.
Go ask old Neolithic.
Where's Neolithic? Man.
There it is.
Where is he? Oh, he's busy. No, let's leave him to it. Well, I mean, we've just found out.
We just found out Stonehenge is actually fake.
It's made of metal and
made of metal.
Yeah, basically a load of geezers came down there in cranes and like bulldozers and stuff about in the 1960s.
Okay, so if anybody remembers, I did a video on this a while back. I don't know if anybody remembers this. And we did a live about this on how the actual they moved all of it. They moved the Sphinx, they moved all the, you know, all the tombs, everything. Like literally, guys, we did a live on this. They've been doing this for years. 110%. They've been doing this for years, moving shit, telling us that, oh, it's always been there. We all know that it was over here. Gopher's Wood is found in Georgia and Florida, right? It's found in a certain park area in Florida. Okay. We know that Noah's Ark was made of Gopher's Wood. There's only one place in the world, and that's here in America where it fucking grows. Okay? That's all I needed to know. And everybody, oh, that's a psyop. That's not a psyop. You just don't believe in the Bible. You think God is like some old man in the clouds with a beard, with a gray beard. And that's not how it is. You know? So I try, like, not everybody has the same faith. Not everybody's gonna have the same faith. And I hope one day you can go through what I went through and it wakes you up. It took a while for me to wake up, but I woke up. You know, now everything's a little bit different. Now I want to go to something real quick. This is a pretty deep video. In the 1960s, government bioweapons labs started injecting ticks with exotic diseases. Soon, people nearby began to get those diseases. Now, tick-borne Lyme is endemic.
I just have to know what is...
All right. We have to watch this because this is what's happening right now. I'll be in the comments. It's about 5 minutes long. Be right back. Hold on. I got to share the page. Come on, Skrippy, get with the program. It's been so long, guys. It's been so freaking long, man.
I just have to know what is really going on with this disease. And one was I met a CIA Black Ops guy who said in 1962, the weirdest thing he'd ever done in his whole crazy Apocalypse Now career was dropping poison ticks on Cuban sugarcane workers. That was Operation Mongoose. So that was the first evidence that we had dropped ticks on a foreign country as a bioweapon. And then the other thing is, one of my filmmaker friends went out to Willy Bergdorfer, and in a very long interview, at the very end, he said, yeah, when I investigated the Lyme disease sickness in the late 70s, early 80s, there was another organism there. It wasn't just Lyme that was making people sick. It was, and I was told to cover it up. It was probably a rickettsia. He didn't release all the information, but what he said was confirmed by copies of his lab books and subsequent interviews that I had with him.
Pardon my ignorance, what is the disease you described, the other one? Rickettsia?
So it's a rickettsia. It is the same organism that causes Rocky Mountain spotted fever, and that's the most deadly tick-borne disease in the United States. It also was a germ that was being weaponized by the U.S. military at the time, and they tried to stuff it in ticks. I mean, so what is tick weaponization? So in the interviews with Willie, what he said was, I spent over a decade in the biological weapons program, a contractor to Fort Detrick, working on weaponizing fleas, ticks, and mosquitoes, trying to mass produce them, stuffing fleas with the plague, stuffing mosquitoes with deadly Trinidad virus, and then stuffing ticks with either deadly or incapacitating diseases like relapsing fever, Venezuelan equine encephalitis, rabies, leptospirosis, which is another spirochete. So it's just like Dr. Strangelove trying to make new diseases, mixing bacteria and virus in ticks with the intent of, this is the perfect stealth weapon. It's poor man's nuke. You drop these insects on an enemy. It weakens the population. It ties up the medical resources, but doesn't destroy infrastructure like a nuclear bomb would. And in one report from a bean counter in the military, they said, tularemia, which is tick-borne tularemia, also rabbit fever, we can kill 10,000 people at $1.33 a life. So anyways, it was just, there was more to tick-borne diseases than we realized, and I began suspecting that Willie was right, given this context.
This is a conspiracy theory involving the EPA, the Pentagon, and bugs. As you can see, I live in the great state of New Hampshire. And here in New Hampshire, we recently got something called Lone Star ticks. This is a picture of a Lone Star tick. So as you may know, most ticks, if you get bitten by them, can give you something called Lyme disease. But if you get bitten by a Lone Star tick, you can get something called alpha-gal. And what alpha-gal is an allergy to one of the proteins in red meat. So people with alpha-gal can eat chicken and fish, but if they eat beef, pork, or like lamb, they'll get an allergic reaction. So naturally, a lot of people were concerned about the spread of this disease, and they started looking into kind of where it might have come from. And many people were shocked to find that the US government actually experimented on ticks to be used as a bioweapon. This information was really highly publicized in 2019, and the House of Representatives actually ordered that the Pentagon confirm or deny that they did this. That kind of like ruling was very highly publicized, but what's really weird is no matter where you look to find their response, there's absolutely nothing on the internet. There's like a very brief period of time after that ruling where people started thinking that the EPA was spreading them to make people more environmentally friendly in their choice of protein. But other than that, there's like no news coverage or information at all on what the Pentagon actually said. I'm going to try to look on the dark web as well and see what I can find. But so far, I find it really, really strange.
Yeah, I mean, it can be taken as fear porn too, but I just look at it as, you know, these people have been doing shit to humans forever. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just me. Anyways, Bill Gates, I'm sick of Bill Gates, guys, and it just doesn't stop.
They always tell you in the movies, and this is the perfect example. You just really got to be paying attention. Let me show you. So we're talking about the movie In Time with Justin Timberlake, where they use time as a currency.
4 minutes for a cup of coffee? Yesterday it was 3. You want coffee or you want to reminisce? 2 coffees.
Oh, running out of time.
Now, the person that wrote this movie is this guy here, Andrew. This is also the guy
What up,
that wrote
Sarge?
The Truman Show.
Yo, they fucking with him so bad with these videos, bro. Why does it sound like that? What up, Sarge?
And I think we all know how true that movie feels now. And Andrew here, his first film was Gattaca, a movie set in the future where the genetically altered society is considered the elites. Now, in my last video, I pointed out the Jeff Bezos thing and the data centers, and how the centers could act as digital borders, like in the movie.
Sorry, the sound sounds like it's not me.
Well, I did that because I also pointed out Bill Gates and how Justin was mysteriously keeping a secret that he got Lyme disease, which is something that the Gates Foundation is highly involved with. And what do you know? They're friends. Even go to the same ski resort together. And we all know how Bill Gates likes to genetically alter things. But what most people don't know is Bill Gates is a major background financer to these data centers being built. Microsoft, the company that he co-founded, was just awarded the $9.7 billion agreement for the digital infrastructure through the Department of War. And you could argue that he doesn't own Microsoft anymore, but he does have influence. But that's not what it is. Gates has been behind these data centers the whole time.
Madrid, yeah.
Organizing summits with
I saw that
Madrid,
shit.
Spain, Portugal. And that's because he's the major stockholder in Caterpillar, which is providing the temporary and permanent infrastructure for power during the data center builds. It's literally like all these movies are playing out in real time. It's crazy. Y'all stay safe.
Hey, yo, shout out to everybody on X watching. Shout out to everybody on Rumble and over there on YouTube and Facebook. Nothing. They probably won't let us see anything on Facebook because they all suck a cack. But that's just me talking my shiznits. I got a track I want to listen to real quick, and then we're gonna like sift through X while I play some music. You know me, I like to play some fucking music. What do you mean, Skript? I like to play my fucking music, okay? Oh, let me see if I can find it.
Yeah. It felt good, yeah. 100 in the safe now.
What up with Sarah?
It felt good to put 100 in the safe. Came a long way from ramen on a plate. Face strong, I ain't moving with the fake. God got me, I ain't worried about the snakes. Pressure build, but I never let it break. Every loss turn lesson to the great. Nas wins every time I touch the plate. He aligned it, I just follow what he say. Started with a vision, now the vision got receipts. Humble in my walk, but every step is concrete. They was talking down, now they silent when I speak. Cause the grind turn whispers in the thunder when it peak. I was down bad, pocket staring at defeat. Nas large sums, blessings falling at my feet. I ain't chasing fame, I'm just chasing what I seek. Purpose over profit every time I hit the beat. Had to separate the real from illusion in disguise. Devils in the details, see the truth between the lies. Pressure never break me, I was built to rise. Faith kept me grounded, now I'm elevating high. It felt good to put 100 in the bank. Thank the most I don't move without his grace. Tunnel vision, I don't ever see the hate. Full throttle, I've been riding in my lane. They was sleeping, now they watching me awake. Every move calculated, never made. I was lost, now I'm guided by the faith. He the reason I ain't falling to the weight. Late nights, early mornings, I was locked into the craft. Sacrificed the comfort just to multiply the path. They don't see the tears hidden underneath the mask. They just see the glow, never seen the aftermath. I was built different, I ain't full when it got rough. Had to dig deeper when the surface was enough. Now it's big business, every move is adding up. Turn the hunger into fuel, now it's pressure when I clutch. I remember being doubted, they ain't think I would evolve. Now I'm breaking every ceiling, watch the system dissolve. I ain't playing with the gimmicks, I was destined for it all. Faith had me winning every time I took a fall. Yeah, I was lost, but I found my direction. Hard times turned pain into progression.
Thank you, nothing but truth.
Lesson in disguise. Now I'm seeing everything through different eyes. Had to trust when I ain't understand the plan. Now I'm stronger, I done turned into the man. Stay solid, never folded under pressure. Now it's blessings coming back in every measure. It felt good to put 100 in the safe. Came from nothing, now it's blessings every day. I stay moving, never drifting from the way. God first, everything fall in place. I was patient, now it's time to elevate. They was doubting, now they watching what I make. I can't lose, I got faith I can't replace. He the reason I be smiling through the pain.
I got some tracks. Right?
Script is exposed, hiding behind the base facade. Soy boys, Trojan horses, selling fear to the squad. From Candace to Nick Fuentes, Alex Jones to Phil the fraud. Script keeper spitting truth, watch the whole game get scarred. Script is exposed. Destroyers getting doxed and closed. Script is exposed. Real ones see through the smoke in the show.
There's different levels of grifters, but he might be the worst kind. Presence is based anti-feminist, nerd tell to the tribe. But IRL fat, soy nerdy, rich kid, jabroni, soft spine. Talk tough online, but the mirror shows the lie. Candace Owens rebranded by Pozovic and Cernovich quick. After social autopsy gotta cancel, they flipped the script. Trojan horse in the movement, no accident at Tiosa Bazaar. Hitler comments in the UK, planting that fuse. Damage Daily Wire rep, pushing medical quackery. Deep vaccine series spiraled way past skepticism extreme. Strain Trump ties with that unprofessional trapping abuse. And Charlie Pass, he escalated damage on Max Volume 2.
Script is exposed, hiding behind the base facade. Soy boys, Trojan horses, selling fear to the squad. From Candace to Nick Fuentes, Alex Jones to Phil the fraud. Script keeper spitting truth, watch the whole gang get scarred.
Script is exposed, hiding behind the base facade. Soy boys, Trojan, plus the staff and Phil the fraud. Script Candace to Nick Fuentes, bottom shore and Creole by eye.
Script keeper spitting truth, watch the whole gang get scarred. Nick Fuentes meltdown, crying like a little bitch. Lying piece of shit, now voting Democrat to destroy Switch. That's because he is one, always was, grifted, exposed, pathetic clown in full meltdown mode. Alex Jones on the mic, calling primary loss of CIA, then dying now, who cosmic coup? Then diagnosed 40% as delusional. Who knew? Fumaton pipes, grift, everyone crazy, set me fool. Sell him Colo to Silver while Sandy Hook suits drool. Dan Bongino left the FBI, came back to stack that podcast cash. Talking big, but no Epstein arrest, just another grift in the flash. Making money off the chaos, leaving questions in the past.
Phil Godlewski, Pennsylvania, QAnon clown. Patriot reporter pushing the lead, resets quantum drops around. Rumble Telegram King ties to MLM metals. Crypto tokens locked, scam warnings heavy, but the mark stays shocked. Criminal record court confirmed no cap. 2010 pleaded guilty corruption of a minor, groomed a 15-year-old baseball coach at 27. Text inappropriate house arrest snap. 2021 tampering with records, bad checks. 21,000 fraudulent map. Real estate license suspended, facts on the rap. Defamation suits, he sues Gretchen Thompson, Chris Kelly. Summary judgment against him, PA Superior Court upheld. Really statements drew from public records in his own plea. Script keeper took him on solo in 23. Then with Nick and Z, billboards, planes over his house. Drove straight to the spot. Phil hid in fear, coward in the house. Connect the dots.
Script is exposed.
All of them clowns in the game. Script keeper calling out the name.
Facts only, keep it factual, no need to explain.
These fakes feel the flame. Fakes feel the flame. Fakes feel the flame.
It's exposed.
A script keeper.
That was a banger, boy. A Script Keeper production. Another track I wrote. So I can do this shit just for fun, man. I write tracks all day long. I think that's like the best part, is that we have access to do this and make music and do shit like this, man, because it would take so long for me to go and record this. I would have to go record it. You know, writing is easy. I write, like, I'll be at work and I'll get 8 bars. I'll sit there and I'll just write it out real quick. And I'm like, okay, I like these bars. That's dope. Then I'll leave it alone. A week later, 2 days later, I'm writing more to what I wrote, like 4 or 6 bars. By the time it's like 2 weeks, I got a song done, written, everything. You know what I mean? And then I can make it short. Like I don't have to do industry standard where everything's got to be fucking 4 minutes long or 5 minutes long, you know? Yo, what's up, Max? I haven't been going, bro. It's been a month since I gone live, bro. It's been a month. So I've been trying. So I had to move, everybody that's coming in late, I had to move because we had black mold where we were living. So they were like, well, if you want, you can move out and then we'll cut it out. I'm like, no, are you going to cut it out? You got 7 days. So I gave them a 7-day notice that they had to cut it out, cut the mold out. They didn't have no plans on cutting the dry rock, the drywall out, the sheetrock out. They weren't going to change the HVAC shit, none of that, And I'm like, dude, then we're leaving. We're out of here. So I had to move, get the fuck out, and find a new place. Finally, the place I'm in now is so great. It's, they made it in 2020. Like tonight, we got a Hawaiian luau party from 6 to 10. And it's the whole community's going down. So I'm going to go down there. I'm going to pop on my bathing suit, throw on a nice Hawaiian shirt. I'm going to come down there like Hawaii Soko fame before Jay-Z ever knew the Illuminati. Ah! Yeah! That was a good one. But yeah, I mean, otherwise what's going on, I just think it's, central casting. Most of everything we see is central casting. So whatever the script is, that's what the script is. At this point, everybody's central casting. That's just how I look at everything. What's up, EMT mama? So that's why I'd rather enjoy life, but I got to work my ass off though. I have to work my ass off. So while I'm working my ass off, I don't have time to really go down these rabbit holes. Nobody's paying me. I'm not getting a $7,000, check for posting pro propaganda. I'm not getting a $2,000 check from Rumble or $1,000 check from Rumble. I'm not getting none of that. I got to work my ass off. So all the people that I see that stayed doing this, somebody's funding them because I watch. You may not know I'm lurking, but I lurk everywhere. And all these people constantly are on doing their thing, but I don't see the Rumble rants the way I seen it on my shit. That's how you know I'm real. Because if it was about the money and all that shit, I would have stayed here. I would have just kept going and I would have said everything everybody wanted to hear. We're winning and blah, 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 blah. And no, everything is great. Don't question nothing. No, we don't need to research that. I would have just kept going, but I'm not. That's not me. I had to ask questions and people didn't like the way I asked them. And, I get texted. Look, I'll show you right now. I'm not bullshitting with y'all, man. I signed up a long time ago. President Trump text, right? So I know it's not President Trump. He does read them sometimes, though. Can't read all of them. Talking a million people, right? So I get stuff. I write shit back to President Trump and his administration. Like, I'm not playing. I write back like what's from the heart. Why wouldn't I? And some of the shit that I say, it's not disrespectful. It's just like, hey, this is what we have going on over here. This is we the people. We the people need this. Okay, that's great. You created jobs, but what about the people that are working already and that now they have to get a second job? Why don't you send some money out to the people? Just throw a little boost back in, but we can't get that, So, I don't need it. Whatever. I work my ass off. You're good, bro. Damn, bro. Shit. Late watching from beginning. Good for you. Taking care of your parents. I'm doing the same thing. My dad died Thanksgiving. Mom has brain tumor. Dang, I'm sorry to hear that. Prayers up for you. That's a lot to deal with. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna say what I say. So and this means we're paying attention when we say shit. You know what I mean? We're not supposed to have 2 jobs. We're not supposed to have 2 jobs. We're not supposed to be working. Okay. Graf left a voicemail for APAC. Hey, APAC, for real? Yeah, what's up, Buffering? Buffering, how are you? Hopefully you guys can see that. I pinned it. Yeah, that's funny, bro. But yeah, we're not supposed to live like that. Our lives are not supposed to be dependent on, working and feeding the system. It's supposed to be more that we're supposed to enjoy the community and enjoy our family and our loved ones. That's what life is about. That's real wealth, not monetary. Monetary is great. You can do a bunch of things or whatever, but it's family. I know my parents are not going to be around forever. So to me, they're more important to me than doing this, fighting against the cabal, whatever the case is. To me, that's more important to me than anything right now, because I don't know how long I have with them. So that's why I'm rocking the way I'm rocking and making sure that they don't have to work. They don't have to do nothing. They can just enjoy themselves. So I wrote back to President Trump. So he said 172,000 jobs added in May, over double economics expectations. And I wrote, sovereign wealth fund distribution. That's what Americans need. I work 13 hours at one job and 3 hours at another. This is a joke. We need to get back to helping Americans. Why are influencers helping homeless Americans and homeless vets more than the U.S. government is? This needs to be fixed. That's what I wrote him. That's what I sent. And that is the truth. I hope they see it, because we will remember. And that's it. That's the best I can tell you, But I was watching a bunch of shows. I shared it. Let me see if I can get into Facebook real quick. I shared it, and I was like, wow, man, why is this guy doing this? It should be, it should be, whatchamacallit, the government taking care of the people. Wait, where's my passwords? Oh, they trying to play. They kicked me out. That's crazy. They kicked me out, bro. So what? I can't get back on fucking Facebook? What's up with that shit, bro? I work to live. I don't live to work. Amen to that. Viola, what's up? What's up, everybody over there? Which one? How can I try a different way? Damn, guys, they don't want to let me in. It's because they want me to go outside and enjoy myself. Stop it. Skirt Gamer, stop it. Of course it's me, you dummy. Come on. Of course it's me. What's up, Down? Down, what's up? What's up? What's popping? Yeah, Facebook kicked me out, bro. This is crazy. Use face scan, fingerprint, or screen lock to confirm it's you. Come on, man. Stop with this shit. They really, bro, they're like really screwing with us lately. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that shit is about. Then I couldn't get in my PayPal. Then my phone, I couldn't upload money. I couldn't add money to it. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Now, if a QR code appears in the next step, scan it with your Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus. Okay. Come on, you fuckers. What are they doing, dude? I'm trying to do this quick, man. They're making this shit a lot hard. Oh, I seen it. Fuck. Go back. I just seen it. Hold on 1 second. I gotta confirm it's me through my phone. Sorry, guys. Fuck. We need to listen to some Skript Keeper music. Yeah, we need some Skript Keeper music. Fuck this shit, bro. Let's play it. Accountability.
Yo, I'm fed up with all the lies and the gaslighting tactics, the backroom deals and the masks on the masters. Power getting passed like bread to the bankers. Why do people get played like pawns with the anger? Shadow figures pulling every string in the sector. Contract killers in the suits, they investors. Whole damn system got a virus, it's infected. See the truth get rejected unless it comes politically corrected. They flip stats just like acrobats, rapid facts. Twist like a serpent's back, has a track. Fear broadcast on the screen as an artifact. Wow. But the numbers never match up with the aftermath. You tell us all stay silent, nah, we gon' amplify, expose every lie with a battle cry like.
We the people will not comply. We see through every single lie. Accountability, say it loud. No more secrets hiding in the crowd. You can't save a land built on liberty. While corruption moves with immunity. Stand up, rise up, don't bow or bend. A nation only heals when the lies are in. We the people will not comply.
Truth ignites and the flames get high. Politicians moving stock like crypto shark. Whole market manipulated when the info's dark. They front for the cameras with a grin so large. And they dip with the profits when the wind shift hard. Big corp treat lives like a spreadsheet task. If the test don't pass, stamp approved on the flask. Ain't the risk too big, they bury the stat. And dismiss any whistle with a check and a fact. 3-letter suits make the laws look crooked. No parents threats cause they stood where they shouldn't. But we saw the whole play from the angle they hit it. A script full of villains with the heroes who did it. Undercover ops in the crowds with agendas. Chaos engineered like a stage they rendered. Narrative flips with the news they pretend ya didn't see the puppeteers pulling strings off camera.
We the people will not comply. We see through every single lie. Accountability, say it loud. No more secrets hiding in the crowd. You can't save a land built on liberty. While corruption moves with immunity. Stand up, rise up, don't bow or bend. A nation only heals when the lies all in. We the people will not comply.
Truth ignites and the flames get high. Boots on the ground, I was out in the grit. Storm on my chest and a flame that I lit. Didn't back down, not once, not a bit. Cause medical freedom ain't a slogan to spit. They try to villainize the movement, twist and spin. Truth never bends, only frauds give in. I stood with the people when the storm blew in. Cause you don't fear waves when you know how to swim. I'm the voice they couldn't silence with a label of threat. The pen they can't censor, the one they regret. Scripts on deck, every step I was said, and I shout the message till the sun won't set. It's all talk unless we get a rest. Accountability.
We the people will not comply. We see through every single lie. Accountability screaming loud. This is how we shake the ground. We the people stand and rise. No more fear and no more lies. Truth erupts like fire in the sky.
Boom, 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 boom.
We the people will not comply.
Still one of my favorite songs, guys. Nassau County new arrest of a 22-year-old woman for murdering a 28-year-old male in Massapequa on Monday. Kristen Scully. The homicide records reports an active investigation that occurred on Monday, June 1st at 1:30 a.m. in Massapequa. According to detectives, 7 precinct officers responded to a Massapequa residence for a 911 call for an aided person. Upon police arrival, they located an unconscious 28-year-old man with a stab wound. He was pronounced at the scene by a Nassau County police medic. A thorough investigation led to the arrest of Kristen Scully, 22, of Massapequa, in connection with the above incident. That shit is crazy, man. Elon putting 240 million of his followers on this, so many fell for that bullshit. ChatGPT says Charlie Kirk wasn't assassinated. Charlie Kirk has not been assassinated. He's alive. If something made you wonder about that, let me know, and we can look into what's going on. Well, if they don't come out and fucking say something, man, it's getting so corny, man. I'm just like, whatever. What's up, MKel? MKel's in the house. Well, hello. We're going to the luau tonight. We're going to the luau. Fucking luau. All right. Where is... Oh, I'm live over here, but it doesn't show that I'm live. MKel's in the house. How come it doesn't show the live? Where is... Oh, I'm live over here, but it doesn't show that I'm live. MKel's in the house. How come it doesn't show the live? Where is... Oh, I'm live over here, but it doesn't show... I gotta end it. Sorry, guys. I tried to find the damn fucking thing, and that shit just went crazy. Why does it do that every time I go to check? But you know what's crazy, though? The fucking thing doesn't even show. It doesn't even show we're live over there. It says it on my page, but I think it's the settings. It's always the fucking settings, man. Anyways, I just want to find this one thing, because I watched this guy. His name is Josh something.
Where's the bus headed?
Hold on.
We're going to the prisons.
Why are you going to the prison?
Yeah.
We bring families up here to see their loved ones.
How much do you charge?
We don't charge them anything. It's free.
It's free? Why is it free?
I've been incarcerated before, so I know how it is to not have a visit, and I know the trauma that it creates.
Did that happen to you?
Yep.
How many families are riding today?
I gotta go.
2.
You think it'll make a big impact?
Yes.
So do you own the bus?
Yes, sir.
With your own money?
My own money.
How much was it for a bus?
A lot.
So it doesn't bother you that you have to pay money out of pocket to take people?
No, because I understand the mission.
Do you have a nonprofit that you do? What's the nonprofit called?
The Missing Peace Collective.
So when you came home, why didn't you just move on with your life? Why'd you do this?
I've had friends.
I have a new
that have
page.
committed suicide, and it's because of the trauma. People would rather themselves and never go back to prison. So.
You've had those thoughts?
Yes, sir.
You don't feel like that anymore, do you?
No.
So do you get enough money to provide for your family?
I get nothing from this.
You get nothing?
Nothing.
How are you providing, bro?
Doing what I gotta do.
Yeah, so we checked into that. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Like, so that guy drives people to go visit people in jail, man. It's crazy. I don't know. That to me, that shit is crazy. Like, nonprofit, whatever, which is cool, you know. Oh yeah, Hawk's good, man. Hawk does. He covers everything daily. God works in mysterious ways. Yeah, so that guy didn't have visits when he was in jail. So he decided to start because people couldn't get there. So this guy drives them for free, puts his own money into it and everything. So they, it's a nonprofit. So I'm sure people are donating and, doing whatever. And then when they hear the story that they're taking them to see people, which is pretty cool in my book. I don't know. That's just how I look at it, guys. Like, some people say, oh, it's a grift. I don't think it's a grift. Not when you're bringing people to go see people in jail. You're probably not making that much fucking money as it is, I'll put my TikTok up for y'all. So you got it. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Max. Let me see if I can pin that. Max got it right there. Missingpeacemke.com. Or is it missing piece? That's it, right? This is it, right? Yeah. So if they need a ride to go to court, that's what they're doing, man. Pretty wild, right? I'm not court, to jail to visit somebody. Sorry, guys. My brain is all over the place right now. And I'm trying to share this link so I can get you guys to the TikTok if you do want the TikTok. I don't know if you guys still go on TikTok, but whatever. I'm going to put it up. Got a few things I'm going to go over real quick because I do got to get going. I don't want to go there too late. You know what I mean? I just moved in. You're like, yo, Skript doesn't fucking show up. Yo, why is Gunther like this, man? It's a uniparty, guys. I get it. The Democrats are bad. I get it. All right, the liberals are fucking nut jobs. I get it. We all get it. But we know this guy's paid, dude.
I'm going to take a second and talk about Democrats. They suck. They're not a political party anymore. They're an evil cult. Trump-hating cult.
See? If he didn't say that, that's the narrative. It's the same thing. You're not in a cult neither? Just fucking worshiping? It's so stupid now. But these people are paid to push propaganda and narratives.
They have no policy. They don't offer any solutions. All they do, they scream and yell, "You're a racist."
I'll tell you what. When Joe Biden was in, and this might piss people off, but I'm gonna bring myself in. When Joe Biden was in, okay, after Trump was in, we didn't have them cutting any of our fucking Social Security. They wasn't cutting disability, wasn't cutting all these other things that people were already getting, were already under, had coverage for, insurance, all this shit. Now people have to fucking double guess to do things. It's more expensive for things, and it was supposed to be cheaper. You know what I'm saying? And it hasn't gone down. I'm just saying, certain things go down, gas goes down, yeah, eggs goes down, but not everything else. Because I'm there every fucking week. I'm buying food for the family, so I know what I'm seeing, and it's expensive. But I will say this: when Trump was in from 2016 until 2020, I made the most money ever working, a regular job. But that was 2016 to 2020. Right now, it's fucking rough. So I'm hoping that they turn something around and everybody gets, a piece of the pie, and not everybody got to kill themselves working 13-hour days, 15-hour days, So, because it does suck. Not everybody wants to work that. But people like this guy's not working a regular job. Get the fuck out of here. I'm still shocked that Spencer Pratt fucking lost, dude. I'm still shocked. I'm in shock right now. Now, look, the YouTuber and his wife who aborted their baby because the child had Down syndrome say they've seen the darkest side of humanity because of how people are reacting. We've seen the darkest side of humanity through this process because you're a fucking idiot.
But I feel like
I know plenty of people that their kids have Down syndrome. And their kids are the most awesomest children ever. I know other people that have mental issues, mentally challenged, however they say it. I don't want to say the whole thing. But they're perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Just saying. To me, it's a bunch of rhetoric BS.
They always tell you in the movie.
But like I said, we need things to get a little bit easier. Just my opinion. Just saying. So this is the album right here. Hold on. I'm going to show you because I definitely got to get going. This is the album right here. Track 1, Griff Gananza, produced by Skript Keeper. FAO, I forgot who produced that. I think I produced that. Rabbit Hole, produced by Stress the White Boy, featuring me and Tony Slippers. Silent Weapons, Quiet Wars. That's the Bill Cooper song. That's one of my favorite songs. Produced by moi. Also, Don't Cross the Border, produced by moi. And Christian Soldier, produced by moi. 10 Years, The Movement, produced by me. Shutdown, featuring Skript Keeper and King Jesus, or Jesus A-OK News, produced by me. Soldier's Honor, featuring Skript Keeper and Joker Q, or Joker Army, Mr. Red Pills, and Jesus A-OK News. Then I got Freud Lusky, Phil Godlewski track. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. All these are all produced by me, basically. Golden Age, same thing. Strike First, The Diddler. This was the production guy over here. Accountability, produced by this guy right here. No, it's Suno, but you got to know your prompts, man. But this is like this was like sent from heaven. Like I literally can make a beat in 5 minutes. I love it. I Will Not Comply. You guys have not really heard that song. That's probably like one of my favorite songs on there. It's pretty dope. Fire and Brimstone, another dope ass track. Sacrificed a Lot, another dope ass track. And track 18, I forgot what I named it. I think it's on here. Hold on. Yeah, oh, that's Selective Outrage. My bad, guys. Selective Outrage. That's the redaction. So co-produced by Stress the White Boy, executive producer, Skript Keeper Music, A&MG, Alienation Music Group. Now back to this idiot right here. Phil Godlewski, 26, to a minor child victim, says, "Oh, blowjob party, and you're the whore. Nice. I went to one of those once. Make sure you swallow it all." That's what Phil Godlewski said to a 16-year-old, just so we're clear. Okay. This is the new girl. Fun fact, Philip's new side chick is a registered Democrat. This info is for all the MAGA grannies out there who are still giving criminal Phil Godlewski their life savings to fight the spooky cabal. Expose Phil Godlewski, TR_392, North Star Girl 51200, Twinsy 101, and of course Shaq to the Future and Virtuous Vincent and Erica Freedom. Erica Freedom's Miss Badu. Here's another part to it. That's the chick right there. I just thought this was pretty hilarious. So she wrote, "I'd like to give a shout out to Pfizer, without which this night would have not been possible. Also, Russell Construction, who is coming to Vegas, and a killer party last night to meet our market." So she shouted out Pfizer, guys. Phil Godlewski's new girl right here shouted out Pfizer. Pfizer. Oh, but it's in the comms. It's all the comms, guys. It's the comms. Sure it is. Keep your prayers up for everybody. And prayers for Kim, my parents, everybody. I know everybody's dealing with stuff. And I know everybody has, maybe you're dealing with stuff with your family. You're working too much. Whatever the case is, just keep the faith. And stay with Christ, because we won. I just go by I won with Christ. I don't care about everything else, That's my TikTok right there. Skript Keeper music page. That's it. I'm going to put the link right here for you guys. Boom. Here you go. Look. Bong. Boom. There it is. Click it. Go follow if you want. Apple up top. Banana down below. Seen it like a zenith, brother. I thought I was the only one. I was like, maybe not. I don't know. Got that thing going. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going, man. It was good hanging out with y'all for a little bit. I'm going to this luau. I will see y'all next Friday, or maybe during the week. I'll just go live on my phone. So I miss going live on my phone, to be honest. I hate doing this fucking thing with the mic and the headphones and the. Kim's not here tonight. Let me see what we got in here. All right, what do we got?
I will not be compliant. If you push, I'm defiant.
I'm gonna end with this.
It is bound to get violent.
I'm gonna go back over to X and we'll just scroll.
I won't stop until you're down in your grave with a couple of your friends to keep you company. At the moment's notice, I'll be swinging the blade, saying, look at this beautiful mess I made. When the enemy is at your door, you better hold that line. When you find out what they're looking for, you better roll the dice. I was raised in the shadows, nothing else even matters. Yeah. When the enemy is at your door, you better hold that line. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. I won't stop until you're down in your grave with a couple of your friends to keep you company. At the moment's notice, I'll be swinging the blade, saying, look at this beautiful mess I made. When the enemy is at your door, you better hold that line. When you find out what they're looking for, you better roll the dice. I was raised in the shadows, nothing else even matters. Yeah. When the enemy is at your door, you better hold that line. Hold that line. Hey. Hold that line. Hey. Hold that line. When the enemy is at your door, you better